So this is the Holiday Lodge in Pearisberg. It's right across from the Food Lion, which is nice. The Mexican place up the street. A lot of people stayed at Angel's Rest, which is a hostel just down the road there, which sounds like it's pretty nice. And there's another motel next door, the Plaza, where some people stayed, which I think was okay too. I chose poorly in staying at the Holiday Lodge. Looks like maybe it was a takeoff 50 years ago on Holiday Inn, the sign. Doesn't that sort of look like a Holiday Inn sign? You use your imagination. There's a pool, but I'm not thinking it's been used anytime recently. I think maybe they aren't paying their trash bill. This is the first one I would say maybe sketchy place I've stayed. I'll give you a little tour. There's lots of, I guess I would call them residents, which is nothing wrong with that. But they tend to hang out on the balconies in the afternoon. This is my room up here. I've got number 28. And hopefully I didn't just lock myself out. I can see what I was saying about the ice machine doesn't work. Trash hasn't been picked up. Broken washing machine, although they did have one that was working. Some old furniture down there in the hallway. And this is beautiful 28. So, not such a clean chair, huh? It's a pretty grubby place in general. I think that's the cable maybe for the TV going down there. You can see the curtains are kind of just sort of hanging there. Just air conditioning did work, I'll give them that. This sort of cinder block walls, and there's some nails or something there where maybe there was some art at some point. And though this is my personal favorite thing. The adjoining door has duct tape all around it, including on the floor. So I don't know if that was management trying to do something, or a guest that was going crazy because of the sound next door, or didn't feel it was safe. This is a sort of bathroom area. I don't know if you can tell, but the mirror is all faded and sort of fuzzy. It's not my camera. There's two hangers and a smoke detector, which I've been dying to hit the test button to see if it works, but it's probably the one thing that does work. So a grubby light fixture. And again, this is another favorite. This is the bathroom. Yesterday there wasn't any hot water, but I did get up this morning early and was able to get some hot water out of it. But I love this. I don't think the Thermosol in-room steam bath has worked for about 50 years. This is the glamorous life of a thru hiker. I don't know if you can see the cobwebs. Anyway, there's the room with the, what was it, the Holiday Motor Lodge or Holiday Lodge. Like I said, the glamorous life of a thru hiker. Duct tape and all. Heading out of Pearisberg on June 4th, day 46. Just walked uphill out of town to come back downhill into town. You could hear I got Coldfoot behind me and Whistler. Nice field. And just crossing another road and the trailhead. So I think we're gonna go, it's late, it's probably like 11:30. We're just gonna go maybe, there's 8 miles of shelter or 9 miles of shelter and then like 11 miles to a tent site today. But it's nice weather, and after today though, I think it's rain for, good chance of rain for 4 or 5 days in a row. So this is the last nice day, so we'll see how far we get. There you can see the blazes over there. know, still trying to leave Pearisberg. It's proving difficult. Almost on top of Peters Mountain. First view today's a good one. Minus what's behind me. Good morning, it's day 47 in June 5th. And one bear bag still up in the tree. We made it about 15 miles past Pearisberg just to a campsite. You can see 4 tents there. It's me, Coldfoot, Marco, and Max, who I've actually been with since almost the beginning, on and off. And today it's rain. I'm already in rain gear. Rained a little bit last night, and the forecast is for rain like the next 5 or 6 days. So I think we're going to try and go 18 miles to try and get in the shelter for tonight. So we'll see. I think it's going to be all right for a couple hours here this morning, and then I think it's just rain the rest of the day. I was telling someone yesterday, we've had a good run of luck as far as the weather. I think we only had 3 or 4 days of rain in those 46 days so far, so we're a little bit overdue and we're out of luck, so it's going to be a wet day. Hi there. It's almost noon, probably about 7 or 8 miles in so far. We got a break in the rain. I don't know if I talked about this section that I'm on now, or we're on now. It's pretty tough in the sense that it's like 90 plus miles, I think, from Pearisberg to Daleville, which is really the next town. There's not really any hostels or services or resupply places in between, which is unusual, you know, until now. Probably at least every couple of days you get somewhere where you could get a few supplies or a soda or something. We just passed a place that people used to stop at called the Captain's Place, which was pretty cool. It's right on a stream, and he used to take sort of a rope pulley zip line across the creek, and you could camp in his yard, and I think he had free sodas. I think it was just not really a hostel, just a nice guy who let people stay in his yard. But he either passed away or sold it or something, and that's closed now. So there's really nothing between Pearisberg and Daleville. So you got to carry 5, maybe even 6 days of food. The thing everyone's looking forward to is maybe 10 miles or 15 miles before Daleville. The one thing there is this restaurant called the Home Place that's only open on, I think, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. And it's an all-you-can-eat place. So for like 15 or 16 bucks, it's like, you know, ham, fried chicken, all-you-can-eat country stuff. So people are already talking about that because we're going to hit it, I think, on Friday, late afternoon, evening. So that's something fun to look forward to, but it's still 2.5 days away. So it's a long stretch. Everyone's carrying lots of food, heavy packs, and I think it's going to rain for a good portion of that. Although it's nice, I'm on a break from the rain right now. Even the sun's peeking through a little bit. This campsite, lots of places to sit. A stream. So, gravel road right there. Generally, I try not to stay next to the road. One, there's the noise, and then it just kind of, I don't know. It's not like it's not safe, but it's safer the further you are away from the road, put it that way, or at least that's my feelings anyway. Not a gravel road, a paved road. Long and straight that way. And back in the woods this way. Well, hopefully, I've just got like a little less than a mile to Spur shelter, which is the destination. It'll be 18.5 miles today, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not as much as it sounds at this point in the hike. But man, it was a tough day. It rained, stopped right now, but do I look a little wet? You can see my hands, my feet down there somewhere. But it was wet for most of the day, and I'd say at least half of the day was on rocks, which of course were wet rocks. And for some reason, I mean, I didn't twist it or anything, but my left ankle is a little bit sore. I don't know where that came from. It just sort of started yesterday morning as I got out of bed. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't seem to be getting any worse, but it's still irritating over wet rocks. So it was a tough 18 miles, that's for sure. And I think more rain tomorrow and the next few days, like I said before. But almost there now, so that's what counts.